Triple H continuing to show why he is absolutely no different to Vince McMahon. Why am I saying this? Some of you may be asking. Triple H doesn't do no wrong, man. Triple H, he does a fantastic job. He's a great booker, man. How could you criticize the game? How could I criticize the game? Because I can. And I will. I'm not like most people who is going to accept everything that is given to me on a plate. I always see how fans always put Triple H on this pedestal, saying how great he is. Oh, he's fantastic. Remember, people gave this guy a 10 out of 10 for his creative booking last year, all because he brought back one guy. But yet this man continues to bring back superstars that I couldn't care less about. Like your Carrions, your Brawns, your AOPs, Chelsea Green, and many, many, many others. I'm sorry, but I just don't care about DIY either. They're awesome, but Triple H hasn't given me a reason to care about them. And if his booking is supposed to be 10 out of 10, he shouldn't be doing comedy shit with his biggest faction on Raw, the Judgment Day, with R-Truth. And I know a lot of you are going to be saying, but Patrick, the R-Truth stuff is a lot like the Sami Zayn stuff in the Bloodline. The Sami Zayn stuff wasn't supposed to be comedy. Sami Zayn isn't a comedic wrestler. He's not R-Truth. He's not a comedic wrestler like R-Truth. Sami Zayn, the Sami Zayn and the Bloodline stuff is so drastically different compared to the R-Truth Judgment Day stuff. You can't just sit here and tell me that you can't just sit there and tell me R-Truth being in the Judgment Day is identical to Sami Zayn being in the Bloodline. You can't, because it's two different things. One guy actually legitimately thinks he's in the group. Sami Zayn never once said he was in the group. He wanted to be an honorarius. You know, not really a part of the group, just an honorary member, just for the time being. Two completely different things. Two completely different things. Thinking you're in the group and an honorary member of the group are not the same thing. And people continue to laugh at this guy, thinking, oh, this R-Truth stuff is funny. Well, I'm glad you like this comedy. I'm not the comedic person. Oh, but Patrick, you like the Iconics, who are basically comedic wrestlers. Yeah, well, they're actually funny. This R-Truth stuff, I'm just gonna be honest. R-Truth has been doing this forever. He's been doing the comedic stuff forever. That's just who he is. R-Truth will always be a comedic wrestler. That's just how he's always been his whole career. The only one time they ever made him a serious wrestler was when they turned him heel in 2011. But even then, he was still a comedic goofball. I don't know. Because I've just been dealing with R-Truth's shenanigans for years, I just don't find it as funny anymore. Just don't find it as funny as it used to. Trust me, I used to think R-Truth was funny. But now, not so much. The show opened with Drew McIntyre cutting a promo, grieving over his loss over Seth, blaming himself for the loss, But then he also said he's also partially blaming Damian Priest. He eventually starts talking about CM Punk, which leads to CM Punk coming out. CM Punk saying that no one will stop him from winning the Royal Rumble. Yeah, there is one person that can stop you from winning the Royal Rumble. Card subject to change, Mr. Punk. That is the one thing that can stop you. 2022, Sasha Banks was supposed to be crowned the Women's Royal Rumble winner, and then they pulled that right under the rug on her and went with Ronda Rousey. So yeah, that can stop you from winning the Royal Rumble, Punk. It's not going to happen. They're not going to change the winner the last minute on CM Punk, but I'm just saying, there is something that can stop you. First match was Tommaso Ciampa versus Finn Balor. Ciampa got the win, earning himself a big win over one half of the tag team champions. Remember how fans didn't like seeing the champions lose? Funny how the Judgment Day went from being a really strong faction to taking L's and looking stupid every week now. Ludwig Kaiser and Kofi Kingston. They had an okay match. The only thing that really angers me about this match is that they went to a double DQ. A double count out, sorry. Like, are you for real, Triple H? Like, are you for real? You couldn't have... Like, Ludwig Kaiser. He's kind of growing on me, Ludwig. I think as a performer, I didn't care about him too much, but he's kind of growing on me. I think his ring style is very unique. I think he's very different. And he's kind of growing on me ever since he arrived on the main roster. This guy needed momentum so badly because Triple H has been booking them to lose every single week. Continuing to make them look weak every single week. The one time where you could have actually given Ludwig Kaiser a clean win over Kofi Kingston, you go with a double countout. Why? Why? Can I please get an explanation to why this makes any sense at all? Triple H is supposed to be this great booker. Why does Kofi need to be protected? What does he need to be protected for? You could have easily just had Ludwig pin Kofi Kingston clean as revenge for as revenge for Giovanni Vinci. Didn't need to do this whole thing where Ludwig snaps and beats the hell out of Kofi. That was really unnecessary. Could have just had him beat Kofi in the middle of the ring, celebrate. He got his revenge. He got payback for what happened to Giovanni Vinci. But nah, I'm the self-proclaimed best booker of the year. I'm the self-proclaimed better booker than Vince McMahon. I'm going to do something that doesn't make any sense. Screw giving Ludwig Kaiser the win and giving him some much needed momentum. Double count out. Write it down, Nick. Double count out. WWE continues to rehash The Rock's return. Really nothing I can say there. They bring out Nia Jax, bragging about her win over Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch had an interview with beforehand, saying that she feels this rivalry isn't over. And then, during Nia's promo, Nia says she's going to declare for the Royal Rumble, and she said no one is going to stop her. Out came Rhea Ripley, to a babyface reaction, mind you. Rhea Ripley is the only member in the Judgment Day that gets babyface reactions. But the internet tell me, according to the internet, we're supposed to hate Rhea. We're supposed to say her title reign sucks. We're supposed to advocate for Triple H to take the championship from her. Please, Triple H, pass the title to Becky Lynch. Get that title off Rhea Ripley, man. She's a terrible champion. But the real life audience, they say otherwise. They say keep the title on Rhea Ripley. We love Rhea Ripley. She's our mommy. It just shows you that the internet fans are a bunch of little kids. Because it's either their way or the highway. It's either they get what they want or they whinge about it on social media for all eternity. Rhea tells Nia that she can stop her. So it sounds like they'll be going for this match in Australia, which I do not agree with this. I do not agree with this at all. I don't know why Triple H is pushing Nia Jax. Oh wait, I know why he's pushing Nia Jax. To make The Rock happy, of course. Nia Jax is a part of the Royal Samoan family. She's a part of the Rock's family tree. Gotta keep all those Samoans happy. Gotta make the Samoans look good. Gotta keep them happy. Can't book them to look weak. Nia Jax is not a Triple H girl. She's a Vince McMahon girl. But Triple H books her as if he is the one that created Nia Jax. Well, no shit, man. She was in the original NXT. Yeah, but even Triple H didn't book Nia like this. Triple H didn't book Nia like this in NXT. Did he have Nia pin Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks when they were all in NXT? No. He didn't build. Yeah, he built her up like a monster. But he didn't have her score big victories over the top ladies of NXT. You know what he did with Nia Jax in NXT? He paired her with Eva Marie. That's what Triple H did in NXT. He paired Nia with Eva Marie. It was Vince McMahon who gave her all the accolades. But again, we're supposed to believe Triple H is a better booker. We get a silly video package with R-Truth. I don't even find this funny. So stupid. Then R-Truth costs JD McDonough a match against The Miz. We're in the year of 2024 and we're having The Miz scoring victories over JD McDonough. And look, I'm not the biggest JD fan. I'm not the biggest fan of this guy. But seriously, this guy is basically the glorified punching bag of the Judgment Day. That's what he is. This dude loses every week. This dude is losing every week. He's the glorified punching bag. Why does The Miz need to be pushed in the year 2024? Why? Because he deserves it? No, he doesn't deserve it. I liked him better when he was booked like a joke. I liked it better when he was booked to lose to Akira Tozawa. Because at least it was funny to see The Miz actually lose in humiliating fashion. Seeing this guy getting victories is beyond a joke. Speaking of the fact that we're in the year of 2024, we're in the year of 2024 and we're seeing Jinder Mahal on our TV screens. Seth Rollins cuts a promo, and then Jinder Mahal's theme plays. Seth Rollins with a mean face. Jinder Mahal, in the year of 2024, is getting a World Heavyweight Championship match in the year of 2024. That's it. It's official, guys. It's official. I give up. Triple H, you, sir, are no better than Vince McMahon. I've tried to be reasonable. I've tried to be fair with Triple H's booking. I've tried to give him a chance. I've tried and tried and tried. I don't know why there are people on the internet so excited for this match. I don't know why there are people on the internet. Oh, actually, wait. I do know why there are people that are excited about this on the internet. Because it's the internet. They'll eat up anything. They will... I tell you, if this was Vince McMahon booking this match, the internet would have lost their minds. They would have gone complete apeshit. Everyone would have lost their minds if this happened. If Vince McMahon was still at the helm. But because Triple H is in the helm, oh, it's okay. Oh, we know Triple H isn't stupid enough to make Jinder Mahal World Heavyweight Champion. We know he's not stupid enough to make the same mistake that Vince did when he had Jinder beat Randy. Do you think Triple H ain't that stupid, huh? Well, he's definitely stupid in the point where Vince McMahon was the one that actually made Liv Morgan Money in the Bank winner and SmackDown Women's Champion, and it was Triple H that booked Liv Morgan to win by disqualification at SummerSlam, and Triple H was the one that booked Liv Morgan to lose the SmackDown Women's Championship to Ronda Rousey at the very next pay-per-view. I can tell you a lot wrong with Triple H's booking, but I'll be here all day. I'll be here all night. I don't want to waste your time. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter successfully retained their titles against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. And I tell you this, one of the worst things I have ever seen, one of the worst things I've seen people complain about is Samantha Irvin no longer be allowed to say, Chelsea Green! Literally. That's what people are upset about. The fact that Samantha Irvin can't do her little special entrance for Chelsea Green, man. How in the world can they do this, man? You people complain about everything. It doesn't matter what it is. Someone could literally eat a hot dog and you'll complain about it. Someone could steal your hot dog and you'll complain about it. Someone stole my hot dog, man! Seriously. You guys complain about everything. It was cringe. It was annoying. I love Samantha Irvin. But I tell you, the Chelsea Green thing was the most annoying and ear-bleeding thing that I had to deal with in 2023. I am glad she doesn't say it like that anymore. I'm glad the higher-ups told her to stop. And everybody believed Kevin Dunn was the reason behind it. Kevin Dunn's not here anymore, and she's still not allowed to say it. Still no Chelsea Green. So clearly it wasn't him. It was clearly Triple H that told. It was either Triple H or Tony. It was either Triple H or Nick Khan that told her to stop. And sometimes it's best to do as you're told. It was cringe. It was annoying. It was ear bleeding. I didn't like hearing it. So I'm glad I no longer have to hear that ear bleeding Chelsea Green intro ever again. So Katana and Kaden won. Sorry, Chelsea. Sorry, Chelsea. You wore yellow to obviously try to impress me because I like yellow ring attires. But sorry, Chelsea. Your little hot mess wasn't enough to win me over in that colour of ring gear. I am sorry, Miss Green. Otis and Ivar, they have themselves a big beefy match, but it's Ivar who walks away with the win. And then in the main event we had Cody Rhodes take on Shinsuke Nakamura in a street fight. Where's Sheamus when you need him? Where is Sheamus? Where you need him? Now I'll tell you one thing. It was an alright main event. It was an alright main event. Not really a whole lot to say about it. I saw a lot of people saying how much Shinsuke needs the win over Cody Rhodes, and I'm like, you guys know Cody Rhodes is not going to be losing this match. And he didn't. And he didn't lose. So he shouldn't. I'm sorry, I love Shinsuke, but Cody Rhodes should not be losing. Cody Rhodes is by far one of the most protected wrestlers on their roster. They're not going to randomly have him lose a match. The only way that I could have seen him possibly losing is if they continued the feud. But they were celebrating as if the feud is now completed. They're celebrating as if the feud is now completed. If Cody Rhodes is not winning the Royal Rumble, then how the hell do you keep him busy long enough until WrestleMania? But then again, I don't even think Cody Rhodes is even going to get his moment at WrestleMania, because my brother and my dad showed me an article saying that The Rock is going to wrestle Jinder Mahal in Australia, and then the winner of that match will go on to WrestleMania to fight Roman for the belt. So as far as I know, I have no idea. I would rather WWE just do The Rock versus Roman in Australia, and then do Cody versus Roman at WrestleMania. But I guess we will see in due time where they go. Thank you all so much for joining me for this review, guys. Hit that thumbs up. Give me your thoughts down below. And I'll see you all next time.